What happened to my list? Here we go. There we go. All right, guys. Hey, how's it going? Kicking off today's stream in just a moment. Hang out with me while I get everything set up. We're in a better mood today. It's a gorgeous day in Chicago. Spring. It feels very springy. Let's make sure everything's set up here. There we go. That works. There we go with the comments. Here we go. And let's view it. All right. Awesome. Woo! Everybody's waiting here. Got it. Bert was first. Marcus is second. Hello, Amy. Oh, I'm glad to hear that you're having great weather in Minnesota too. Hello, Mom. Hello, Laura. And hey, Dad. Wow. Thanks, guys. Monday Cruise all here. Let's kick this off. Oop. All right, happy Monday. Welcome to another episode of my live stream where I'm chatting about our journey going through fostering. My name's Lynn Clementi Hicks, and I've been doing this for well over a year. Guys, I have over 600 subscribers now. I'm inches away from hitting that 1,000 mark. So if you're watching it, if you haven't subscribed yet, I would love for you to just subscribe, maybe even ring that bell so that next Monday when I go live, you get a little notification, you join in. You don't have to catch me live. It's totally fine if you watch the replays. Some people just kind of put me on as like a kind of a podcast type of thing. Just listen to me babble for 35 minutes or so. I'm trying something new with the bangs here. Do you like this? I'm checking myself out in my playback here, and I'm like, it's working. It's kind of working. Guys, I'm in a much better mood than last week. I think a lot of that's got to do with the gorgeous weather we're having here in Chicago. It's, I don't know, in the 70s. It's sunny. The birds are chirping. It smells like spring, you know. Other times, you know, you're like, what was that smell? And you move on. But I had to take public transportation today, and it's not bad, right? I got home on time. Still started only a couple minutes late. It's good. Why, Lynn, where are you taking public transportation? Well, I will tell you guys. Remember last year when my window got broken? It happened again. Happened again to me. This is one of the risks, I guess, of living in Chicago with a car that has slightly tinted windows in the back seat. People get real curious about what's back there. Nothing was stolen. Just a broken window that now causes me to have to take it in for repairs, pay that wonderful deductible to get it fixed, and wait around for parts to come in. So I'm out without a car right now. But that's okay. It's kind of like yeah, sure, I'm angry, but I'm also appreciating the opportunity that it's giving me to, you know, view the city on foot by CTA and, you know, get some extra steps in fresh air. Thanks, Amy. Thanks so much. Thank you. Sammy, hey, how's it going, buddy? I haven't seen you pop in a few. I'm glad to see you here. So we've got an update. Last week we talked about the first 3 units that we did in our self-guided foster licensing classes. And I last week was real nervous. If you remember, I was not sure how I was feeling about everything. If I was capable of going through, the heartbreak and all the really tough stuff that comes with fostering. But last Tuesday, the day after I spoke to you about all those feelings, we had a trainer-led discussion. So we met on Zoom. There was us and I think 3 other couples and 1 individual, if I remember right. Maybe it was 2 other couples and an individual. It was a smaller group, maybe 10 people at the most. And there were 2 facilitators. These are people that have fostered in the past or are part of an agency or both. all both with a lot of experience and both with tons of stories to share. But those stories that they shared really made us feel a lot better about things and really hammered home the idea that every case is going to be different. Every child's different. Every family, every foster parent, every single part of this moving, system is always going to be unique. I am really glad to say that after that meeting, I felt a lot better about what we're doing, about our capabilities, our feelings towards it and everything. So I think we're in a really good place. The next set of units, which comes out in Unit 4 and 5 at the same time, came out today. So Bert and I we have a list of all the units and each part of each, there's different videos in each unit that you have to get through. And we have the times for how long those are. So Bert and I mapped it out, how we're going to get through it. We're saving Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday this week to sit down together, go through those, leave time to fill out our workbooks. And then next Tuesday, again, we'll have another facilitated discussion with a trainer. So that's what we're going through. In case you're curious, like what the licensing looks like, that's, we're in the training portion of it. Before this, we had to have a home inspection. We had to fill out a ton of paperwork. And after this, after we complete the training, and hopefully the trainers tell our DCFS person that we are good to go, that we are approved, they will come and interview me and Bert separately in detail, like deep interview, like hours long each, without the other person in the room. And we got to get our stories straight. Just kidding. I think they're just looking to make sure that we're stable, that we're in this for the right reasons, get background on us and everything. We're just supposed to be honest. And then after that, then we have a final home inspection, which is what we are also preparing for right now. So yeah, that's where we're at. We're in the thick of this, and I am like telling everybody, anybody that asks me, Lynn, what's up? What are you doing? This is the first thing that I say. We're going through licensing. This is like the biggest thing we're dealing with in our lives right now. Plus working on our house, and plus having a broken window, and all the other fun life stuff that comes in. But fostering is boom right at the top. Yeah, like binge watching a good show on Netflix. Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, maybe not a good show. The videos are. The content itself is obviously kind of, intense, but some of these videos are definitely maybe as old as I am or maybe older. And you're like, why are they still using it? But the message is still there. So that's probably why they haven't had any reason to remake them. Maybe just if they wanted to update the quality of video and maybe the outfits that people are wearing, the wardrobe. Yeah. So yeah, I'm feeling a lot better. A glass half full attitude is absolutely what I've got right now. I have not checked in with you guys in a while. I feel like I've been talking a lot about me and something I know, we all come together. We're familiar with each other. So feel free in the chat. Let me know what your biggest thing is right now. I'd love to know what you're working on, even if it doesn't seem like a big deal. Just like, and even if it's just like, it's spring, you're maybe, swapping out putting away your winter clothes and putting in your spring and summer clothes. Maybe not summer yet, but, or maybe you're doing a big, getting your yard back, recovered after the winter. What are you working on? What's your big thing right now? Let me know in the chat. I'd love to hear what you guys are doing. While you do that, I'll give you an update on our bathroom because that's the other thing that's going on in our house. And we have completed leveling. We now have a floor. The tile is in. Our guy finished this for us, I guess a week ago. And now Bert and I are putting it all back together. But we've decided not just to put it back together, but to fix a few things. The wall got a little dinged up during this whole thing. So I patched the wall. I primed the wall. I sanded it and everything, got this ready to put the paint on maybe tonight. So our wall will be back to normal. We've decided to paint our vanity just to add like something, bold in there. So we picked out a really nice dark blue. Very excited about that. We've got, the wall behind the toilet was just like, just not good. The tile that was laid on the wall that was like behind the vanity was just not perfect. It always bothered me. So I'm taking the time to just fix it, get a Schluter strip, put it in there. So it's going to look really nice and finished. I'm very pumped for how it's going to look in the end. Change is scary, you know, but sometimes like change can also be like, you know, a fresh start and feel really good. So I love those like things that can be, you know, conflicting things, both and at the same time. Really like that stuff. All right, let's see what sounds like another project for Lynn. Well, it's always projects for Lynn, that's for sure. Oh, and also the strip that goes in between the tile and the floor. Oh man, talk about a fail, guys. You know, if St. Patrick's Day is supposed to be lucky, let me tell you, I've got both luck and unluck. Unluck? I don't think that's a word. So we have it to transition between the wood and the tile in the bathroom, and we found a marble, a solid marble piece that's a transition, and it matched perfectly, absolutely perfect size, everything. It's just a little uneven where the tile and the floor made, if you can imagine kind of like a little gap like this. So we bridged the gap with the piece, and we had it dry fit in there. We had not yet, like, you know, put in the mortar and all the stuff to hold it in place, or the glue. Yep. Guess who stepped on it and cracked it? I did. Oh my God, I was so mad, you guys. I was so mad. Because it's not a cheap piece of material. And I'm like, I'm not going to go and pay for another one of these, because I'm going to break it again. I thought about maybe piecing it together, maybe intentionally making cuts. I'm like, no. We got to a point where we're like, okay, we're going to get a wood one, and I'm going to stain it. So that's what it's doing. Currently is being stained. I get to sand it tonight, see if it needs another coat or can just go in. But that one will not break like the marble one will. But yeah, I love working on this stuff. You know, it's just sometimes it's over, you know, my skill level, and I'm like, well, the problem solving, either I can figure it out, take some guesses, or, you know, ask someone else to do it. Mom is organizing her craft room, which is awesome. I love organizing, a good organization project. Love it. It's such a good thing to do in the spring. I got invited to a clothing swap. Mom, this might be an idea for you. This is an idea for all of you. This is so much fun. My friend Sarah set up a clothing swap, right? So she invited, I think there were about 10 of us, and we all brought clothes that we just don't wear anymore that are in good shape. You know, some of them still have tags on, because how many times have you bought someone with something with every intention of wearing it, and then you just never find the opportunity to, and then, I don't know, years go by and you're like, this is just not my style, that's why I haven't worn it. Or maybe it just never fit quite right. So anyway, I grabbed a whole bunch of stuff that I just haven't worn in years, brought it over, came home with, check out this cute shirt, right? Like, I love this. I don't even think I own a turtleneck like this, like a tight one like this. I just love it. I'm just like digging it. It's like I feel like a whole new me, and I didn't have to spend a penny. And I got rid of a ton of my stuff, so I made room. I love it. I love it. Came home with some other cute stuff too. So, but Mom, maybe that's a good idea. If like you've got a bunch of craft stuff, maybe you should have a craft swap. And then anything you don't use, what we did at the end of the clothing swap yesterday was just bag it up and donate it. Easy. Like, no mess. It's awesome. So maybe you could do that with your crafts. I've thought about doing maybe like a jewelry swap night, you know, because I have tons of jewelry. Some I just don't wear anymore. And I just love new jewelry so much. All right. So anyway, there's a hot tip for you. Dad's been working on a clay sculpture, which is awesome. Oh, you're painting it? That's so great. You're down to the painting details. That's so cool, Dad. I can't wait to see it. We'll have to do an exchange. You get to see the bathroom. You can bring over either pictures of or your actual clay model, and we'll admire each other's work. Yeah, we talked, Bert, before I could even suggest, you know, gluing it back together. Bert's like, don't suggest to glue it back together, and I'm like, I wasn't going to. But anyway, we've already moved on from that. Yeah. Yes. Oh, nice. Washing the car is a great thing to do. It's so funny. I had to take my car to the shop this morning for the window repair. And I'm like looking at it, I'm like, oh, I hate when I'm, you know, dropping it off somewhere and it's dirty. And I'm like, I should run it through no, that would be a bad idea, going through the car wash with a wide open window. So I didn't. That would have been a really silly mistake. Though not something, this is weird. I'm all over the place today. Bear with me, guys. I don't know what happened. I don't know if I slept with my contacts in or if I am just so in my morning routine. I brush my teeth, you know, put my contacts in. And Sometimes I put my contacts in after my shower and sometimes before, but today I did both. I put them in, forgot I had them in, didn't even like pay attention to like, yeah, everything's crystal clear. And I go to put them in again. I'm like, why do I have superhuman vision? Are my eyes all of a sudden better? It took me guys minutes to figure this out that I had doubled up on my contacts. I don't even know how that happened. I was like, is my memory still there that I can recall how this happened? No. Oh, Elliot, yeah, I did see that you were, I think a tentative or you were supposed to be there, one of those, but we missed you. There was not a lot of guy stuff. There was some guy stuff, but I think we should do it again. And I'm like, I kind of want to do this with another group of friends to see what they bring along. So yeah. But yeah, thanks, Dad. I do love this shirt. Did I say that already? My God, guys, memory. Laura, yay! Laura's coming to Chicago. Awesome. Take that architecture tour on the river. You're going to love it. I promise. Enjoy some Chicago deep dish pizza and definitely get a Cubs game in. You're going to love it. It's so much fun. I'm so excited for you to come to Chicago and enjoy the city. It's going to be great. Great. Oh, I see, Elliot. Yeah. Well, with all that rowing you've been doing, maybe you have changed sizes. Maybe it would be good to go to a swap. Get rid of some of the old and find some new. I'll try and think of some other Elliot-sized people, and maybe we can arrange this. We'll see. I think there was something else I was going to tell you guys. Okay, so we're getting the house prepared for the final home inspection. Now, a big question Bert and I get a lot is, what age group are you thinking about fostering? What age group do you want? And this is still a tough question for us to answer, though I think we are definitely looking at the beginning not to have a newborn baby, just because of all the extra things you have to be prepared for with a bassinet, and a crib, and the changing table and everything. We just simply don't have space for that. So we can cater to a much larger age range if we are prepared for anything from like toddlers to teenagers. Now, we're thinking about this because we want to be able to accept siblings, and there's rules about, each kid having its own room unless they're within a certain age of each other. So this has been a constant thing we keep coming back to, me and Bert, because I've got this room here, which is dedicated to being a studio for live streaming and also my crafting area. But, to be fair, I'm only using it now only really once or twice a week. And, if that means we can use this room as Bert's office so that we can have 2 bedrooms upstairs to take siblings, that's what we're starting to talk about. But we're working through it. I think that there's other ways around so that we can, somehow still have a studio space, maybe and an office. We'll figure it out. We've talked about reutilizing the basement too, which is a lower clearance, but I've seen some pretty magical things of what people have done, studios and basements where you wouldn't even realize they were in a basement, So, sorry, did I say it again? Gosh darn it, you guys. I need to practice. Saying they. I'm sorry. Thanks, Bert, for catching that. I don't know. Need to work on that. So I'm live from the basement. Exactly, Marcus, exactly. I think Sammy goes live from the basement too, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, a good basement studio, why not? The furnace might be down there, so in the winter we'll have a little bit of background noise, but I'm pretty sure that there's apps that can fix that kind of a thing, so I'm ready for the challenge. So we're really touched and moved by the whole, siblings don't always get placed together in foster homes, and I think that it really broke mine and Bert's heart to hear that happens, and we want to be part of the solution. If we can provide siblings a place where they can go together, I think that's really what we'd like to offer. Yeah, a big green screen. Honestly, that's not a bad idea. Green screen, and then I can be anywhere you want me to be. I can be doing my live stream from around the world. Exactly. Love the idea here. Creativity is great. Oh, Laura, I think... My mom is asking if the trip to Chicago is a surprise. I wasn't sure. Yeah, you might have seen that already. Anyway, so yeah, feeling great despite all the things. I did have some St. Patrick's Day luck. Oh my gosh, and I'm wearing green. How fun is that? I just realized it now. So I'm not a bettor. I like, meaning I don't gamble. I'm not a gambler. And I participate in my friends, bracket challenge. We all have a group, and usually I'm like, okay, who am I donating my $10 to? But guys, I am number one, have been number one the entire time, and I'm feeling like if you need to know who's going to win the next game, just ask me, because my bracket's been crushing it. It's doing so good. So on top of that, my work is partnered with a new sponsor who does like FanDuel or something like that, one of those betting apps. And they did a promotion where if you just deposit, I think it was $10, they give you $150 to like play with. Whatever you win from that 150, you can't just take the $150. You have to bet with it. But whatever you win from that 150, you can withdraw. Guys, everything that I've bet with that bonus 150, I've won so far. So I'm like, all right, this is how they get you though, right? Like you start off winning, and then you're like, well, I can just keep winning. But I think once I hit that 150, I'm going to take it out. And then all this money that I get from if I win the bracket with my friends, I'm going to take that and I'm going to just put it towards the deductible from getting my window smashed on St. Patrick's Day. See? The world is like coming full circle for me. And my coworker, my lunch was only $4 today, but I'm like, Brian, can I pay for my lunch? And he's like, no, I got you, Lynn. Free lunch. I love free lunch. Love free lunch. Anyway, that's where things are at right now. Making the best of everything. Much different tone than last Monday, for sure. But that's life, right? We go through these ups and downs. As long as we can remind ourselves that the ups are coming, then we can get through those downs. So, I don't know. Okay, guys, I've been chatting a bit here. I want to check in. Let's see what else you guys are. Yeah, lucky lady indeed. Hopefully my luck keeps going, because I've still got some of that bonus money in the app to bet, and I'm like, what am I gonna do? I don't want to get on like a, get my hopes up and then get them, I don't know, lose a lot. I don't want to, well, I'm not gonna lose a lot. It's all just free. Rambling today, big time. Okay. So Laura's trip is okay. Laura, I'm just so excited that you're coming to Chicago. Laura, when are you coming? What month are you coming? Is it? You think you said June, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe it was July. Bert, what else? He's in the kitchen making dinner right now. He asked me, do I want unhealthy or healthy tonight? I said, surprise me, babe. We'll see. I think he's making the healthy. So yeah, we're going to get on with probably I'll work a little bit in the bathroom tonight, but the next 3 nights are dedicated to getting through those foster units. I don't even know what the topic is on the next 3. No, I don't have it in front of me, but I'm excited. I'm excited to learn, keep learning and going through this. And, my trip to Spain is only 3 months away. My friend reminded me today. So just exactly 3 months from now, I will be taking off for Spain. I can't wait. Kale, Marcus. Oh, no. Not that healthy. That's gross. Oh, Laura, you're going to be... Well, wait. I think I might be just coming back from Spain when you're in Chicago. Yeah. And Dad's asking, is St. Peter's the Cinderella team going to win? Well, not according to my bracket. That was the one that I got wrong. Well, I got a few wrong, but that was one that I got wrong. So, no, they're not going to win the whole thing. I think the Gorgonzola team is going to. I know it's Gonzaga. What'd you say, Bert?
I won $80 on St. Peter's.
Oh, Bert's saying he won $80 on St. Peter's. So, there you go. Bert took advantage of the promo thing through my work, too. So he got free play money for betting as well. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And of course, well, no, the fireworks are always on the Oh, it's on the 3rd in Chicago. I was going to say 5th for a second. So the fireworks are going to be on the 3rd, and the best place is usually, well, anywhere that you're in Chicago, you're going to see fireworks. It's, you know, I'm pretty sure that's how it is in most cities, but it's, in Chicago, it's nuts. It's, every neighborhood's got their own show, but the real big one is on the lakefront, and it's really cool to watch from Navy Pier. What? Bert's giving me commentary from the kitchen that I can't hear very well. So, oh, he's saying it's the best day to fly into the city because watching the fireworks from the air is really cool on July 3rd, but also July 4th because the fireworks just continue to go. They kind of go all summer, but heaviest around holidays. So, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope that you have an awesome week. And continue your spring cleaning. You know, maybe organize a swap with your friends. You know, some other stuff, you know, like, I don't know, crafts, clothing, who knows, tools. Set up a swap with a few friends and give yourself plenty of time, a few weeks, so everybody has time to like go through their stuff, prepare. So that's going to be my, yeah, if you need something to do, that's a great one. All right, guys, I will see you next Monday. We'll give you a big update on how our units 4 and 5 go this week. And then we'll see how we're feeling going into the discussion, the lead discussion with the trainer next Tuesday. Thank you for hanging out with me and for being awesome and always being here. I love it. Have a great night. Have a great week. See you next Monday. Bye. Oh, Laura, you're going to love it. Yes. If you're staying near Navy Pier, ask for a lake view. You're going to love it. It's going to be awesome. Ooh, you had me on the big screen, Dad? Thank you. Woo! Don't mind this little... I have this cold sore on my lip that is from stress. 100% from stress, but it's almost gone. Alright, guys. See you later. Thanks for hanging out.